What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Another video with Unknown, the sus one,
Unknown.
and XSV, of course. It's just us two on this video. We were looking for another person. Unfortunately, couldn't make it again this time, but hopefully the next video they will be here. All credit goes to all the animes creators out there. We're going to be talking about Dragon Ball in this video again, of course. Big
Again.
Dragon Ball fans here again. Credit goes to the creators of Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super. And if we talk about Daima as well. But
Oh,
let's get moving forward. So what's on the plate today?
what's on the plate today? What if Gohan turns Super Saiyan in the Namek arc? Not
Ooh,
Goku, but Gohan.
Gohan. Okay, so Gohan has taken the mantle of being a Super Saiyan compared to Goku. Goku does not have that ability or the potential to reach Super Saiyan at that point in time. There's a lot of
Yep.
factors that go into that. So let's take, for instance, Krillin dies, right? So if
Yeah,
we're going to
Krillin
go
will
based
die.
off the Namek arc, Krillin dies, and that's what sets Gohan
No,
off,
no, no. No, no,
right?
no. What set
Or
him off is that it will be that Goku that died by Freezer.
ooh, okay. So we're doing that possibility, yes.
Yep.
Okay. So scenario: Frieza kills Goku. Goku can't do nothing. Goku dies, of course. Now Gohan's enraged. He's enraged.
Exactly.
We already know that he had his potential unlocked from the great
Like,
Namekian there,
yeah,
right? So now he has his potential boost. Now this extra boost to Super Saiyan. I'm thinking, yo, Frieza, we already know Frieza can't stop Gohan. I'm
no.
thinking he's not even gonna play toy with Frieza, just like Goku did. Because we know all Goku, Goku gave Frieza energy at near the end and still destroyed Frieza because Frieza still was on that mission. Like, I'm still gonna win, even though I'm missing like an arm and a leg and a tail and all that stuff. I don't think that's gonna happen with Gohan. I think Gohan is in so much rage that he literally just obliterates Frieza.
Yeah,
And
the same thing that happened with like Cell. It will be the same thing. Just wipe out.
I'm thinking he's carrying the team the whole time in the Mechian arc. He's carrying the team the whole time because he's got the potential unlocked. Of course, him and Krillin got one, but his was much more effective, much more keyed into his potential. Because we know Gohan from previous arcs and stuff like that. Even with Super, he's always breaking a new potential, a new barrier in his fighting ability and his just within himself. I
Yep.
think, like I said, I think it's going to be tough for Frieza. Even let's say he had the ability to turn Super Saiyan before Goku died, right? Frieza killed him.
Damn.
What
Yep.
if what if he already had that potential, but he was just too afraid, to
Well,
use it?
well, in the Saiyan saga, when Radix appeared, remember when he was fighting Goku and Piccolo together, and he
Mm-hmm.
was about to kill Goku, Gohan actually got a power up, jumped up, and broke his shield in the
Yeah, his
chest.
armor. Yeah, he like headbutted him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he pulled a
So,
he pulled a Goku move.
so not even Goku or Piccolo had that power to do
No,
anything to
not
that
even.
armor.
So before even the Namekian art, before even that happened, he already had potential. He just needed that ability to reach that potential without having to get angry,
Yeah.
And I'm thinking if that already happened in that situation, I'm thinking in that type of scenario, that what if I'm thinking that Gohan already knows how to turn Super Saiyan. He's just too afraid. And then what really sets him off is the death of Goku from Frieza, and now Frieza has like this. I forget how old he was. I don't know. Let's say he's 7, 8, 9, right? Years old.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan. Just think about it. Well, he's beating Frieza, chances are he's going to have a hard time getting off the planet because he's young, so he's not going to know. So the question is, does he survive Planet Namek after it's destroyed, or does he get out like Goku did? But in this scenario,
Ooh.
we're going a different route than Goku's route, right? So I'm thinking in
Yep.
this scenario, he doesn't make it. I'm thinking he gets
He
destroyed on
doesn't make
the
it.
planet. No, he doesn't make it. I think they collect all the Dragon Balls, wish Gohan back. He comes back, right? And it picks off from there when he comes back because he's dead. They're just he doesn't pick up any specialized training, just as Goku did after he left Namek.
Yeah.
We all know he went to learn how to do instant transmission and stuff with the Yarder rats and stuff like that. I'm looking at okay, now we're beyond that. Now we're in the Android sagas, right? We're
Yep.
in the
We are now in the Andrew saga. And
mm-hmm.
so Trunks appears from the future to warn
Yes,
about the androids. And instead of going with Goku, he goes to Gohan,
go to
knowing
Gohan.
knowing that he already had the potential to be a Super Saiyan instead of Goku and being stronger. But then,
Yes.
but then, would it be the point where he dies again in the future? So Trunks has to go back, or will never see Trunks from the future because Gohan was
I
strong
don't
enough
I
to
don't think
destroy
I
the
don't think
androids.
I don't think we're gonna see Trunks. I don't think Trunks is gonna come to a situation because Gohan's already Super Saiyan at that time, right?
Yep,
And Goku at the time is probably not even at that potential Super Saiyan yet. And
yep,
we
yep.
know at that time Goku is back alive because I'm assuming they wished him back as well. If not, he's on that planet practicing with one of the guys, right? With the North Kai. He's
Yep.
practicing, training with him. So that scenario, he's practicing, training with him. Now Gohan has to deal with the androids 16, 17, and 18, right? He already knows how to turn Super Saiyan, right? So he's
Yep.
alive. He's going around. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking Vegeta is already probably closer to that potential because he's bummed out, he's crazed out that the fact that a young child as Gohan has the potential to turn Super Saiyan that young,
Yep.
and he has not had the ability to even break into that domain to being Super Saiyan. So we already know he's training to get strong as well. So this whole time, I think Gohan is not going to have any issues with the androids um, at first. I think he is going to have a
Well,
little. I think he's going to have a little issue with definitely Android 17 and 18 because they seem to be more powerful than 16.
yeah, but then again, I think he's going to have trouble because his nature is not to be a fighter. He does not
Mm-hmm.
like fighting at all. So I think he will reach Super Saiyan, but then he will not try to develop anything better than that. So I think future Trunks will actually come back to warn him to get stronger for the future.
That I can see. I can see that scenario. But
You see, you,
I also see this scenario too. What if Krillin doesn't actually end up with Android 18? She ends up killing him, right? She
damn,
ends up killing him, and he
yeah,
gets an increased power boost because now he's enraged, right? So now he's broke through another potential, you know. Let's say even tapping into the level of a Super Saiyan 2, and not perfected Super Saiyan 2, but almost Super Saiyan 2, just within reaching that potential, that power up, and straight putting a whoops on 18 and 17. And then, of course, we know
yep,
Cell comes in the situation as well. And I'm thinking in this situation, um, it's not going to happen because we all know that if Gohan destroys 17 and 18, Cell cannot be perfected in any way. So we're looking at Gohan whooping Cell for no apparent reason, just for the fun of it. Um,
yeah,
I'm thinking if Trunks comes back from the future, right, to warn
yep,
Gohan to get stronger because you're going to take that L, right? And a lot of people are going to die. So you need to start training. I'm thinking that Gohan's going to be training in the hyperbolic time chamber with either Vegeta or Piccolo, which probably would be Piccolo. But I don't think Piccolo would even have that ability to train him to reach that potential because we
Yeah.
all know at that time Piccolo was taking L's every day. You know what I mean? So it would
Yeah.
have to be Vegeta. Vegeta would have to mentally train him as a Saiyan, flip his
So
mind
you think
to be a
so you
Saiyan.
think at that point Vegeta will actually teach him the ways of the Saiyan?
Yes, I think Vegeta would want to train him and teach him to be a better fighter. Don't get me wrong, Goku is a good fighter, but we also know that Vegeta was a better fighter in a strategic way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he saw people's weaknesses, he searched for weaknesses, he used those weaknesses to his advantage, of course, and he was just we just knew that he was a combat wise a better fighter than Goku. Goku seemed to be wild. You know, he kind of let his guard down a lot, as to
Yeah.
Vegeta always had his guard up. So you know what I mean? Like a fighter aspect, like Goku was more like the average Joe that got lucky with a lot of wins, and Vegeta was more like the pro MMA fighter that trained his whole life and won some and took some L's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking he's training Gohan to reach that next potential, because if that's that point in time, him and Gohan are fighting, they're training. I believe Vegeta already has the potential to go Super Saiyan at that time. So
Hmm.
they're both fighting Super Saiyan. They're saying, they're just going at it, making each other stronger to the point where um, you know, Vegeta is teaching him like, hey, in order to get to that next level, you need to get angry, you need to get mad, you need to use that anger to push you to that next barrier, right? Because we all know that
Yep.
that's how he turned Super Saiyan first, right? Now he's saying still
Exactly.
use that anger and that ability to move to the next level beyond Super Saiyan.
So you're telling me that Vegeta will actually teach him how to channel his anger so he can get more power.
There's nobody better than that could do that than Vegeta. We already know that Vegeta, he's always angry. He's never happy. You know what I mean? It's like somebody took his candy from the third grade and he never forgot. He always held a grudge. You know what I mean? So he knows how to use that to get to the next level. Because we all know from when he taught Kaba, he taught Kaba to get mad, right?
Yeah.
In the tournament, right? He taught him to get mad. He's like, you want to be a Super Saiyan, you gotta get mad, right? And he's doing all these things, telling him, I'm killing your people, this and that. He's probably doing the same thing to Gohan at that point in time, saying, hey, I'm gonna kill your mom, I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna kill your dad if you wish him back. Piccolo, don't even get me started on Piccolo. You know what I mean? He's gone. This and that. You're puny. You're worthless. You have nothing left. You call yourself a Saiyan. You're a half breed. You shouldn't even be alive. Like he's just unloading on him,
Yeah.
you know.
Damn.
I can just see, you know what I mean, him really mentally pushing Gohan to that next level, to the point where Gohan just snaps in a hyperbolic chamber and destroys it, of course, but also having that
Yeah.
power up because of Vegeta.
Damn. Yeah, but then Vegeta will be like, rest in peace, Vegeta.
I don't think Vegeta would be rest in peace. I think Vegeta would be proud of him to the fact that he took on the training with Vegeta and took the
Yeah.
training as a Saiyan, and then to unlock that next potential. I think as a master and student type of level, I think he would be proud of Gohan. He might not show it, but I think he would be proud of Gohan reaching that next level, because he was proud of Kaba for reaching that
Yeah, he
potential.
was.
Like, hey, you're saying you reach that potential. You have your pride. You have your pride restored. You know what I mean? Like you're not a nobody now. You're a somebody. And I'm thinking that's where Vegeta's like,
Yeah, I think you have a point there where Vegeta will be proud for teaching
mm-hmm.
him like to reach the next level of Super Saiyan.
Oh, for sure, he would definitely be proud. Just like a father and his son watching his son play a football game and winning, he would be proud. He'd be like, "Yes, that I'm proud." And definitely being a Prince of All Saiyans, he would be proud to see that you know what's left of the Saiyan race still has that potential to be great warriors.
Yep.
But it's a little different than Trunks training with Vegeta, because we know Vegeta trained with Trunks in the hyperbolic chamber after Goku and Gohan was finished with it. But now I'm seeing that they're actually getting a longer training. So I'm thinking, what is it? Go if I remember, was it Gohan and Goku trained for, was it a month? Did they train a month in there?
I think they train for a year.
Or a year? Okay. So they trained for a year. So one, I think, what is it? I'm trying to remember if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. Um, I think one day in there is like what, 1 week
I I think it's one day, one year.
or 1 year. Is it?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
I
weird.
think
Like
so.
the time gap there from the outside of the time chamber is different than the inside the chamber.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was a day or because it's fast. It's not a
It is
whole
fast.
week or
The time's different. So if they did like a
yeah,
year, they probably did probably 3 years of training within a year, or even five
yeah,
years. You know what I mean, depending on it. So if they did a year to train, I'm seeing Goku. I'm not Goku. I'm seeing Gohan and Vegeta training more than a year. I'm thinking they're both
yeah.
unlocking potentials like crazy, right? I'm thinking they're both able to do Super Saiyan 2, because at that time Vegeta's already tapped into almost perfecting Super Saiyan, right? So now he's training with Gohan. Gohan's that next level up, right? So he's getting that help to get that extra boost to go to level 2. So I think they're both. Now, am I going to say at their same power level? No, not even close. Not even close. But in transformation, yes. Transformation, yes. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing them coming out of the time chamber and just starting taking W's against the androids. Cell, who's Cell? You know what I mean? Then we fall in line with the Majin Buu saga, of course, right?
Well, what if he did the same thing as Trunks, where Gohan wants to destroy the android, but then Vegeta tells him, "No, I want you to fight him at his best." So he allows them. He allows Cell to absorb 18 and 17.
Yeah, because then that's that pride. So there could be a scenario where it does go that way, where he's like absorb them, get perfected, but I'm still seeing that Cell's going to be staking that out. Because believe me, if it might be to the point where Vegeta might want to fight Cell first. We all know that
Yeah,
Vegeta's always wanting to go first, right? So we're seeing that, okay, Vegeta is fighting Cell, right? He's giving him all he's got, and of course we know Cell has that potential to reach the power, the power level.
yeah.
So I think he ends up fighting Cell to the point where he can no longer go, and then he, like Goku, tags Gohan in. It's like, all right, you're ready, you're fresh, go in there and just straight smack him. You know what I mean? And now you have that fight that goes on, this epic battle between Perfect Cell and Gohan. And I think
Hmm.
if they trained longer than a year, I'm thinking that Cell has nothing on Gohan. Hands down. Speed, everything, nothing on him.
Yeah.
He's treating him like he's a little kid, in the basketball court. Like, yo, you're not getting the ball, you're not touching, you're not doing anything, you're not shooting. You're straight getting everything smacked out of your way, for real.
Oh my God. Yep. That makes a lot of sense
I mean,
because
if you think of it about that way.
yeah, because Vegeta would teach him how to actually destroy the enemy right away in the less hits possible.
Yeah, because we know that like when Goku fights, he doesn't go all out. He
No.
kind of like, it's in stages, it's in levels before he just like, all right, I'm gonna go to my full power, right? Vegeta's gonna be like, yo, we ain't got time for that. Like, yo, like we're saying, we're full power 24/7. Like we're
Yeah.
powerhouses. We don't go in levels. But also too, Vegeta would do that sometimes as well, just to scope their level of power, because a lot of times we know with them reading, villains' power, right? Their energy,
Yep.
sometimes their energy doesn't add up, you know what I mean? And compared to what we find out, like a lot of times in the world tournament, right? The two guys, they were like, wow, like this guy is pretty powerful. But then, of course, Bobbity's controlling, had mind control of these guys. They were much stronger than they thought. And they were like, wow,
Yeah.
they're like, we read their energy wrong. So, like, I think there's sometimes where Vegeta does that. He would try to like probe them to go to their full potential as well, just to see if they have that ability to be stronger than he is when it comes to combat.
Yeah, but Vegeta is a little bit faster than Goku. He will actually level up a little bit more faster than Goku, like with each punch.
I think it's the understanding the like we know as a fighter you want to read your opponent, right? I
Yep.
think Vegeta is able to read his opponents a lot faster than Goku. I think that's what you mean. He's able to pick that up a lot faster than Goku, of course, because it's just combat experience, of course. You know,
Yeah.
not and it just goes to show that not everybody's the same, right? So like combat wise, Vegeta might be better and Gohan might not be better, but that doesn't mean Vegeta can't train him to be better than him in combat and seeing things and knowing where there's openings, areas where they can exploit. That's things that Vegeta can see. But we all know that everybody's fought against, like let's say for instance 18, right?
Yep.
He took a L. He took a L from 18. Hands down. We know he took a L from the actual show. He took a L, right? He ended up
Yeah,
with
he
a
did.
broke arm and took a L, right? And he tried everything, right? He had no problems dispatching the two other androids and destroying them easily, right? Easily. When it came to Android
Yeah.
18, she put the beating on him, right? And he did not know what happened. Well, that was just one of those instances that, you know what I mean? He underestimated the power level of
Yeah.
18. And that goes to show like that's that thing, right? So he instead excuse me, instead of he went from just using a little bit of Super Saiyan to like I have to go fully in because she's not holding back, right? Because she's not playing that game like, hey, let's just get our levels up to a certain point and then we can go to full
Nah,
potential,
nah.
right? She's like, no, I'm giving you everything from the start, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
And I mean, that's just, I mean, it could just be any type of scenario when it comes to the what ifs. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. I do know this that I think after Cell is destroyed, right? Because we all
Yep.
know that Gohan does not have instant transmission. So I think
No.
Gohan does everything in his power to get Cell off the planet to be destroyed, right? I think from
Right.
that point on, Vegeta's helping him as well.
How will he help him to move Cell when he gets huge and wants to blow up?
Well, I'm thinking I'm thinking they're both probably using some kind of blast together to destroy him, eviscerate him, doing something, right?
Throw him to the sun.
There's something. They're doing something. I know they're helping each other out to get out of that scenario because if not, the planet's destroyed.
Yeah.
We know that the planet's destroyed. And
So
there's no way wishing Goku to come back because he won't have instant transmission.
yeah, that is true. But if if Vegeta trains Gohan, wouldn't he learn Garlic Gun?
Possibly, yes.
Because he trained with Goku and Master Roshi, he learned Kamehameha, and then he trained with Piccolo and he learned the how do you call
Especially in
this?
canon.
A special being cannon. So he can actually learn different techniques from different people.
So I'm thinking, yeah, I agree with that. Excuse me. I think he does learn Gallic Gun and he uses it. I think they both use Gallic Gun on Cell to destroy him to the point where it doesn't destroy the planet. Because
Yeah,
we know that Goku had to use instant transmission to get Cell off the planet and transform him somewhere else so that the planet wouldn't be destroyed. So I think they're coming up with an idea because at that point in time, it's on a whim. So they're not aware of it. He's blowing up,
Yeah.
and the only thing they could think of is let's like destroy him to the point where his before he self-destructs.
Yeah.
That's where the double Gallic gun comes in. It's like an epic scene. You know what I mean? They're
That would
just
be epic.
Gallic gun, you know what I mean? And yeah, they obliterate Cell. He just deterializes into air. There's nothing left of him, right?
Yep.
Because I think at that point in time, he spits out 17 and 18, right?
He,
Excuse
well,
me.
I think he spit them out because Vegeta punched him really hard in the
I
stomach.
think it was one of the two, either Vegeta or Gohan straight put the uppercut to him and he just spit him right out. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he went down from being perfect cell down to his lower stage before he absorbed the androids. And I think that's
Yeah.
where he decided to do the self-destruct. I see that scenario
Yeah.
happening
I
again.
think it was Gohan then. I think it was actually Gohan.
Yeah, it was Gohan. And I think at that point in time, Vegeta and Gohan have that understanding like, hey, we have to destroy him. He's self-destructing. We have to do something, right? Because we know
Yep.
Trunks is like, hey, he's self-destructing, he's gonna destroy the planet. We need to do something. And they're like, oh, piece of cake, Gallic gun. Master and student Gallic gun. And the Gallic gun Cell, and that's it. He's gone.
That's it. He gone. Oh
He's
my God.
gone.
That
The
sounds epic.
cell the cell problem is done, right?
Yeah.
But it's understandable. I think it's a good what if um in that type of scenario. I do know that the next video will be on Krillin, of course, your boy Krillin.
Your boy
Um,
Krillin.
yeah, that's right, my boy Krillin. That's right. He's gonna get an incredible power up. It's gonna be crazy. Um, it's going to be a whole different what if scenario when it comes to Krillin on the next video. Hopefully we have another special guest. So this will end the video on the what if. We appreciate y'all watching. If you like the videos, please like, please subscribe, check us out. If you have any questions or comments, or if we're just dumb and don't make sense,
We're just crazy.
and we're just crazy, just go ahead and leave it in the comments for us. You know, we will reply. We appreciate the comments and everything. And we'll catch you guys later.
Good night.